Richard Ramirez, the Night Stalker true crime story. He came at night. He left no pattern. No mercy. Only blood, symbols, and fear. They called him the Night Stalker. A man who claimed to be the servant of Satan, and whose reign of terror turned California into a state of sleepless panic. This is the horrifying true story of Richard Ramirez. Part 1, A Boy Born into Darkness. Richard Ramirez was born on February 29, 1960, in El Paso, Texas. From the start, his life was soaked in violence. His father was abusive. His cousin, a Vietnam vet, showed him graphic Polaroids of torture and murder. At just 13, Ramirez watched that same cousin shoot his wife in the face. By 15, Richard had turned to drugs, Satanism, and breaking into homes. He was quiet, obsessed with the occult. And he was slowly turning into something inhuman. Part 2, The Night Stalker emerges. In 1984, the killings began. An elderly woman raped and murdered in her apartment. A child abducted and molested. And it didn't stop. Ramirez would break into homes in the dead of night. He used guns, knives, hammers, anything. He raped, mutilated, and murdered his victims, while whispering prayers to Satan. He carved pentagrams into walls. Left satanic Bibles behind. There was no pattern in age, gender, or race. Just chaos. People started locking their windows. Buying guns. Sleeping in fear. Part 3, A City Held Hostage. Narration. Los Angeles was on edge. The media gave him a name, the Night Stalker. The police were desperate. Hundreds of detectives were on the case. But Ramirez moved like a shadow. Each night, a new victim. A new horror. He left shoe prints. Satanic graffiti. Teeth marks. But no clear fingerprint. No motive. No mercy. Then, in one attack, he slipped. He left behind a partial print, and one witness lived. Part 4, The Unmasking. Police identified him through fingerprints, Richard Ramirez. His face hit the front page of every newspaper. But when Ramirez saw his own mugshot on the news, he ran. Until the public caught him. August 31, 1985, Ramirez tried to carjack a woman in East LA. But the neighborhood recognized him. They chased him down. A group of citizens beat him with pipes and held him until police arrived. The reign of terror was over. Part 5, Trial of Terror. Ramirez was charged with 43 crimes, including 13 murders. He laughed in court. Said, "Hail Satan." Carved pentagrams into his palm and held them up for the jury to see. It took 4 years and millions of dollars. But on September 20, 1989, he was found guilty. The judge said, "Your deeds are evil. You deserve to be executed." Ramirez simply responded, "Big deal. Death always comes with the territory." He was sentenced to death. But he wouldn't die in the gas chamber. Instead, he spent 23 years on death row. And died of cancer in 2013. Richard Ramirez wasn't just a killer. He was fear in human form. A predator who invaded homes, shattered peace, and glorified evil. He wanted to be remembered as a servant of darkness. But in the end, he was just a coward who preyed on the helpless. And now, his name is a curse whispered in the night. The Night Stalker. For more chilling true crime stories, subscribe and turn on notifications. We drop new cases weekly, real stories, unforgettable horror.